Today we bring you to Hard Knott Pass. We're going to go for another adventure. Aha! Hey all, like my new hat. So, Kat and I are off on another adventure today, two-nighter, and we are in Hard Knott Pass in the Lake District, which is pretty so far. I think it's just gone 4 o'clock, so it's a bit of a late start, but we did have a almost 4-hour drive to get down here. And yeah, our plan is we're following the River Esk. I'll show you on the map after we're done, and then up round the back end of Hard Knott. Basically we have to go find a camp spot up above 400 meters. That's going to be fun. But yeah, that's our plan. We're starting at 150, so 250 meters isn't a huge ask. And yeah, that should be us in position for tonight. But it's about a 5k slog, hump, hike, whatever you want to call it, with a decent amount of incline, so it's not going to be an easy one. But yeah, that's our plan. Get up there, set up for tonight, and then we're going to have to take a bit of time to figure out how we're going to optimise our setup for getting packed early in the morning, because basically pitch late, strike early, stay above 400 meters, leave no trace, don't worry the livestock. Should be good. My brother-in-law is a park ranger. Yeah, respect the area, and that's what this is all about, isn't it? So, glorious. It's been raining for 3 days straight. It's just stopped. And I've walked straight into a bog. Yay! It is glorious. Here's the pass we've got to walk up. I'm speaking to you from my chest harness. Hopefully you can hear me. This is soggy. Creative one. Gravity. This is very moist. Little sheep, let me in. Ugh. Ooh, slippy rocks. Being eaten alive by midges here. So, follow the path. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, up the gorge. Up the gorge? This isn't a gorge. It's a valley. It's a waterfall towards the end there, which we're kind of walking up the side of. Up between these two hill peaks here, and up there on the ridgeline, we'll try and camp. Safe. We're on the motorway now. Bridge. Bridge. It's a little bridgey bridge. Nice home you have here, lads. Lassies. First use of the season. Midge net. We're at about 200 metres now. We've got another couple hundred to go. And there's path. But yeah, the midges are thick down here, so it should get a bit lighter once we get a bit higher and a bit more breeze. I hope. Way. That's a view. And all bog. Jeez, oh. So, we're into contingency mode a bit just now. So, the light is fading, it's about 8:30. Because of all of the rain that's happened, a lot of the pathways are completely sodden and boggy, so it's taken us ages to pick our way through. Oh yeah, while we were stopping for a break after hiking through the bog, we found a lost hiker. So, to the random scouser that managed to find his way off of Scaffold Pike in Whiteout and lost his friends, I hope you get home safe with our directions. Jeez, oh, there's a lot happening up here. But yeah, we've had to find a spot to pitch about a kilometre short of our intended destination, which was up on the ridge up there around about 450 metre mark. We're borderline 400 metres, but we don't have a lot of choice with where we're pitching right now because of we're not going to get there before it's pitch black. Got to fill up with water. So it's fun, and I'm sinking slowly because god dang bogland. Hey, you can see. This is lots of mountain runoff. In fact, as I'm saying that, the river's right there. I'm going to relocate and actually get some river water rather than with the sheep just up the runoff here. There we go. This feels much less like I'm going to poison myself on sheep shite. Same water, just this feels cleaner, and the river exists because it's fed from springs, not just the runoff. So we're using a water filter. It'll do the job regardless. Oh, salted! That is water to cold soak the porridge oats. My water bottle is refilled. Water for dinner, and water to fill up Cat's water bottles. And then water for top-ups and coffees and hot chocolates and stuff. We use a lot of water! Who'd have thunk it? Bog life. It's everywhere. Well, we are pitched. GPS says 410 metres. We've got our other tent with us today. This is the Nature Hike Star River 2. The one we usually use is the Cloud Up 3, so a little bit less space. Need to actually put our big bags outside the tent when we use this one. But we've got a magic carpet we've got laid down that'll keep everything dry. It's so out of the way here, so peaceful. Dinner time. Morning campers. Spoiler alert, we survived the night. We got spoiled to a lovely sunrise. Scaffold pike showing itself off over there, temptingly. Not today, scaffold pike, not today. So it's 8:30 in the morning. That beastie's had us up since about quarter to 6. We started packing about 45 minutes ago, an hour ago. About an hour ago now. Everything's packed, we just need to take down the tent. So I thought I would film this before finishing off. And then it is breakfast, which is overnight oats with raspberries and cranberries in, and some chia seeds. It's not a bad camp spot, is it? It is on a slope, but hey-oh. Find me somewhere that's not that slopey around here. There isn't really. Yeah. Plan for today. We go, I believe it's just up round the back of that hill there, and then back down across the river over there, up between these two hills, back down, and we will have something similar to this to walk down for the rest of the day. And that will take us to I can't remember the name of the small town, but I showed you on the map. I'll show you again later. Then I believe we climb back up the side of that higher peak in the middle there. Don't go to the top, we're just climbing up the side of it to a small lake. Camping tomorrow night, tonight. So, yep. Let's get to it. So here we are then, it's time to review our little trip on the map here. Here's our start point here, this little car park near Hard Knott Roman Fort. So we parked up here, and then little jaunt up here, doodle-doodle, and then along this little path here, which took us past all the farmsteads here, and into a series of fields that led us up here. We followed the path up. This is where we had our first gate. We crossed there, doodle-doodle, and here we had that fancy style. We got some nice footage up and down the valley. Following along, get some good views up to Hard Knott Hill along here. Well, Here's Hard Knott Hill itself. So just to clarify, there's sort of 2 to 3 hills. There's Border End, which is this end of the hill here, and Hard Knott, which is sort of this end here, and then you get Great Gilhead Crag, which looks like it might be, because there's a cairn there, and another hill. I'm not 100% sure. But this is the main beast in the area. This is what people come here to do mainly, and then you've got the actual pass itself, which is this road up here, which is a job for the second day. So we carried on up here. We got to Tongue Pot and Ling Cove Bridge. So there's a lovely little gorge in here. It looks like it'd be great for having a swim in. And then this bridge here, where we found a random pair of trainers inside there. And by the time we wandered up here to this convergence point here and took this path here, we seen all those lovely sheep. I had to put our head nets on because of all those lovely midges. We carried on up to here. At about this point here, we stopped for a quick break and we spotted somebody staggering down here, and they sort of came along the side of the river there, and no, actually they came down here. That's a bit further, I'm thinking. They came down here, and yeah, they found us here, asked us for directions. We gave them some water, made sure they were okay, what the story was, and directed them the route that we'd come down here. So I reckon it took us about 3 hours to get to that point, but unencumbered, you'll probably do that in an hour. It's about 5k. But yeah. From there, we decided we needed to find somewhere to settle down, and up here, round about here I think, is where we ended up setting up camp for the night. There's a little path that runs around there, and these series of paths here. And I filled up with water down here, so pitched up here, followed this little burn down here. Feels like mostly runoff from the fields, but yeah, there you go. Filled up with water, and that was our first night. Got up the next morning, beautiful sunrise over these hills here. Gorgeous. See you next episode, where we'll take on the rest of this pass. Ta-ta for now.